explorer is a friend to all. Now go make some friends.
There's bubbles.
Welcome, adventurers. It's time to explore.
Okay, we just ate at Satu'li Canteen, and we have a lightning lane for Everest. We're at Animal Kingdom today. We're hopping to Epcot later. We got here at 7:30. Didn't really have time to record anything in the morning. We need to find the bathrooms before going on this ride, so that's the current situation. But good morning. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, so we're going on Everest. Bathroom first.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag. For your safety, llaves a bordo, coloque sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad.
So we actually rode Everest twice because standby was 10 minutes and we couldn't go to Kilimanjaro Safaris yet. So we rode it twice. Had to pit stop for boning and motion sick patches. But now we're going to the safari and then I don't know after that. We have a lightning lane for Dinosaur at like 10, maybe 10ish. So I don't know. But we're going someplace. Let the doors close.
Seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times. We're going to be headed into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, and this reserve was opened back in 1971 as a way to protect our local animals. Above you, you'll see a spotting guide with some of the animals that we might see today. Now, we might not see all of them, but we'll do our best to see many of them. Here on the left-hand side, we found a saddle-billed stork. That tall black and white bird can get about 5 feet tall, with a wingspan up to 9 feet wide. Now, they are primarily solitary. Keep an eye out on the left-hand side for another solitary animal, the black rhinoceros. Oh, it's a bud. Of plants and vegetation each day. Now that is a relatively size, as they can get up to about 5,000 pounds. Keep an eye out for any of the hippos moving through. Now, as we head out onto the savannah, we can already start to see some of those animals. See those tall Maasai giraffe, as well as those Hartmann's mountain zebras, and even some wildebeest here on the right-hand side. Now, during the migration of the wildebeest, they will form a very large group of about 1.5 million animals and they will migrate between 500 and 1,000 miles across Africa. Sometimes other animals will join in for bits of that migration, but nobody will go quite the distance that the wildebeest do, 20 feet tall. You also see a baby giraffe, and when a baby giraffe is born, it's approximate distances. Usually if you see a giraffe running, they're cruising along at about 10 miles per hour or so, or just leisurely wandering through. On the left-hand side, you'll also find some sable antelope. If you look at these are termite mounds, beneficial to more animals than just the termites. Larger animals like elephants will use those as scratching posts, while some of the smaller animals, they'll hop on top and use them as lookout posts. One animal that definitely does not need a lookout post are those tall Maasai giraffe. Along with getting about 18 to 20 feet tall, the Maasai giraffe do have excellent eyesight, so they're able to keep a really good lookout over the savannas, even spotting animals that may be coming up in those tall grasses. Here on the right hand side, we've also found some Hartman's Mountain zebras. Now if you look at the neck of the Hartman's Mountain zebra, you'll notice that they have an extra little flap of skin called a dewlap. They're the only zebra species to have that dewlap, although it's found on some other hoofstock, and that will help them to stay a little bit cooler during some of the hotter summer days. Now, very rarely will we see these giraffes sitting down or even laying down. Elephants are herbivores, eating an average of about 300 to 400 pounds of plants and vegetation each day. Now they're not going to stop at just the leaves and the grasses. They'll sometimes even eat small trees. Now it looks like there is a mom and baby elephant over there. That little one looks to be just about 1.5 years old or so. Now she'll stay pretty close to mom, and mom and the other females in the herd, they'll make sure she stays nice and protected. Oftentimes when we see a group of elephants, there's a matriarch or an older female who's in charge, and then any of the other mothers and their offspring. Now when male elephants become teenagers, they'll oftentimes leave the group, either going off on their own or forming or joining a bachelor group. Both male and female African elephants have those long ivory tusks, and unfortunately this does make them both a target for those poachers. Elephants have also been losing a lot of their habitat just due to human activity. Things like us expanding our areas to farming and even mining. And right now we are going to be headed past one of the elephants' watering holes. They'll come down here to grab a drink or even go for a swim. Elephants are excellent swimmers, and they really do enjoy the water. Over on the left-hand side, we found some greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest species of flamingo, and they get that pink coloration from the different foods that they eat. Now, they are filter feeders, so you'll see them with their heads below water, kind of stomping their feet. That helps to loosen their food, and then their beaks are formed in a way that will filter out all of the sand and water, leaving just their food behind. And one of their favorite capable of reaching speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Now, they can't maintain those speeds for very far distances. They do need periods to rest. Their spots and their coloration help them to blend in very well with their surroundings. They can see much better in the daylight than they can at night. Here's another speedy animal, the ostrich. Ostrich are actually the tallest flightless birds, using their large wings not for flying, but changing direction. They can keep an eye on their herd or spot any predators that might be coming up. But this is also where we tend to see another one of the big cats. the African lion. Now, oftentimes when we see the lions, they are taking a nap. They will usually sleep for about 16 to 20 hours each day. Now, lions, they do tend to be a little bit more active in the evening and throughout the night. It's actually with their eyesight is best. During the day, the lions, they can see about as well as we can. But at night, their vision is about 5 to 6 times better than our own.
Oh my gosh, it's so
I think there is a white rhino up in the bushes on the right hand side. Another one headed a little further back over there. Those white rhinos are a lot larger than the black rhino, actually getting up to about 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. Lions are one of the few large cats will do the majority of their routine as a group. The female lionesses, they'll go out, they'll take down food for the entire prize. Meanwhile, the male lion, he's in charge of guarding their territory and protecting the prize. I think the lionesses are up there keeping, just want to keep their eyes out on something. Electronics. You can actually help out the elephants as they live in an area where they're losing a lot of their habitat due to mining for a metallic ore called coltan. More to recycle those items, less mining that they have to do. And the more habitat that the elephants, mandrills, okapi, and so many other animals get to keep. Now, while you're here in Harambe today, I definitely recommend you check out Gorilla Falls. There you'll be able to see many more of our.
So we did the standby for Flight of Passage, except it was posted as 80 minutes and it was over an hour and a half, and we missed our lightning lane for Dinosaur, so we are literally fast walking to Dinosaur. So there's that. Can you take a picture? Take that.
What's his name from the Dinosaur movie? That's amazing. Because it's such like a...
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures. I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period. And I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in. Use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguana node, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
First Dole Whip of the trip. We actually just parked up to Epcot. We did 5 hours in Animal Kingdom. We're in Epcot. And then we have our first lightning lane is soaring, and then we're doing lunch at Space 220. We have a lightning lane for Frozen, and then a Remy later. So I think we're gonna do the World Showcase. But we're ready to walk on a gigantic slab of concrete in Florida weather in July for I don't even know how many hours till close. So should be fun.
That's it.
Epcot Station, this is Centauri Control.
Decided to go 10,000 miles per hour and make sure we look up and down for views to space.
SV2, you are clear to initiating in 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
You're riding aboard the Mark V Stellarator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information. Space station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open air lock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SV2 clear for arrival.
Gravity generator active.
Airlock activated. Docking complete.
You were
Right?
So it's basically almost gone, but I really need to document that I finally got a Viking coffee because it's my favorite. 10 out of 10.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club. If you are just joining us, we are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
We did Guardians of the Galaxy. Posted wait time was 75 minutes. It was like 85 minutes, 90 minutes. And then we had a lightning lane for Ratatouille. And then now we're on the Skyliner. And then doing something I actually have never done before, which is 3 parks in one day. So we're going to Hollywood Studios because there was
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, where every day feels like a Junkanoo celebration.
There was a lightning lane for Tower of Terror, like last slot. So we're doing that, and then we are going to go back to the resort to do dinner, probably like 10 o'clock at night, because we're psychotic. Dead inside, but jam-packed day.
In just a few moments, we will be landing at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
She just keeps going.
Welcome to the islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the most
She has a fan.
Please remain seated until the
It's so bumpy.
Ladies, gentlemen, and members of the Academy, welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your steps. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados.